do that by myself. I am joined by the Boston boy himself, Tommy Toy Travels. Tommy, how are you, mate?
What's up, guys? It's your boy TTT back again with another video with the Boy Wrestling Days. The UK original spirit of wrestling is live tonight, and today we have a lot of exciting news. Vince again was not at Raw after not being at SmackDown. A lot of changes to WWE Raw based on weather issues and driving issues, aka transportation issues. But the biggest thing everyone is talking about, everyone is chattering about, is the fact that Days and I are wearing black shirts.
Yeah, it is the talk of the town. And actually, the reason why we're wearing black is because we are getting ready, are we not, for our dating session.
We're gonna date.
Yeah, I believe is coming up. Are we doing this tomorrow?
We're gonna
okay.
record it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not live.
No. Do we know when that might drop or what we're going to aim for that? If we record it tomorrow, is there any reason why it can't drop for the weekend?
That's what I was thinking too. Go one-on-one with Rampage or something.
Yeah.
In the Indian time.
In all fairness, I fancy our chances if we go one-on-one against Rampage. I really do. I think we could pull in more viewers.
We could.
Well, us playing a dating game up against Rampage, it's a no-brainer. Yeah. It's an absolute no-brainer. Right, listen, you've hit the nail on the head of a lot of stuff. The one thing that I want to touch on right at the start is, did you see Raw? Did you see Damage Control? What the flip is going on? It's the title, it's the thumbnail. Tommy, talk to me about Damage Control.
Sorry, I'm really tired. It got really hot in Boston, so I didn't get much sleep last night. I didn't watch any Raw. Tried to go to bed early. So what's up? What happened?
Well, I mean, to be honest, this story kind of came out of nowhere. So obviously around WrestleMania, we did Becky, Lita, Trish against Damage Control. Damage Control lost. Then immediately after WrestleMania, we had Bayley send in a message out saying all good things have to come to an end by. And that was quite cryptic and people didn't know what was going on. Then we had, I think, Dakota put a message out saying, we love you, Bayley, or something along these lines. Then we had Mia Yim put a message out saying something similar. People started panicking, thinking this meant that Bayley was leaving, right? So going into Raw, as soon as we saw Bayley, it was like, okay, well, she's here. We know that much. So here's Bayley. We never saw her last week. She wasn't on the show last week. So there was no Bayley last week, but she was back this week. And what was interesting was that she came out of Adam Pearce's office, said that she'd been given an opportunity to go into a number one contenders match. And EO started having a go at Bayley, or started to have a bit of a go, saying that she's had her opportunity. It's time now for Dakota or EO. And so Bayley was like, okay, I didn't know you felt that way. I'll go and speak to Adam Pearce and I'll get one of you to take my place. So later in the show, it was EO that was in the match, not Bayley. Bayley at times looked quite fed up. She was still applauding and supportive, but you could tell she wasn't giving her all. She wasn't like, yeah. She was just like, gently applause. And so it was a case that EO won. And now the question marks are, where are we going? Because a draft got announced on Friday. We know that's a few weeks away. Are we going to see Damage Control splitting? If they do split, who's going to turn on who? Is Bayley going to be a face? It feels like she could be. She was kind enough to switch with EO. So it feels like Bayley could be going back to being a face. We haven't seen face Bayley in a long time. Would she move to SmackDown? Would she stay on Raw? What would happen with Damage Control? Is Bayley going to get a partner to take on EO and Dakota in the future? What is going on with Damage Control?
Okay, those are great questions. And I know that we're here trying to make these YouTube shorts, so I'm going to answer this. First things first, has anyone contacted Triple H to ask him these questions you asked me? Because he's the one that will know the answers, not me.
That's a really good point. That's a really good point. So what you're saying is we need to start to do these episodes with a third member, that member being Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Oh, hang on. I'll write that down. Let me write that down. Okay. Triple H. Okay. Yep. Got that. We'll try because we'll see what I can do for next week.
I'd love to sit here and say, Bayley is going to be a face, going to be the leader of SmackDown brand on Friday night. Roman is going over to Raw because we need to do a little thing for NBC. And the Usos, though, are going to go to SmackDown, which is going to be a little drama. But the whole thing we're talking about here is Damage Control, CTRL, as it's typed out, and maybe on your keyboard. And I think that's a thing that a lot of people aren't thinking about, is the references to keyboards, the references to typing, the references to computers. And you might be like, what is Triple T talking about?
Very much so.
You need to think about how these people were put together. It seemed like it was from out of nowhere, and breaking up, it's seeming like it's not from out of nowhere. So that's why I'm thinking that this is all a AI generated storyline.
Okay.
And Triple H is just working with Chat GPT to get the outcome here.
I tell you what, it was a long road to get there, right? I felt like we went round the houses. We were talking of keyboards and all of this stuff, but we finally got somewhere. Could you imagine? Has anyone done this? If you use Chat GPT to actually write a wrestling storyline,
do you want me to do that right now?
What it would spit out? Yeah, I mean,
let me do that.
Okay, what can we put into it?
Those questions you just asked.
Yeah, but like, do you have to put in certain parameters?
I got it.
Oh, you know what to put in?
Yeah, just so you know, every tweet I post on our Twitter account is now Chat GPT written.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think there was any effort that went into them, to be honest, but okay, whilst you're doing that then, can we just bring people up to speed with the travel issues that happened with Raw? Because I've got a list here.
Once upon a time in the world dominant tag team known as Damage Control. They were the reigning champions and had an unstoppable run. The team consisted of 3 wrestlers, a muscular powerhouse named Dominator Bayley, and a cunning technician named Technician EO, and a fighting spirit called Fighting Spirit Dakota. However, things started to change when Technician EO began to feel overshadowed by Dominator Bayley's brute strength and lack of appreciation for her technical prowess. This led to tension between the two, and they started to argue more frequently, both inside and outside the ring. One day, during a championship match, Technician EO had enough and turned on Dominator Bayley, causing them to lose the match and the titles. This was the beginning of the end for Damage Control as they began to feud with each other. As the weeks passed, Technician EO started to show a new side of herself. She began to show more empathy towards her opponents and the fans, and her ring style became more fluid and exciting. The fans started to cheer for her despite her past actions. Meanwhile, Bayley, a beloved wrestler known for her bubbly personality and infectious energy, had been on a losing streak for months. She was desperate for a change and decided to approach Technician EO, who had previously been a rival. Bayley saw something in EO that the others didn't, and she believed she had the potential to be a hero to the fans. She proposed a partnership, and together they formed a team. Bayley's positive energy rubbed off on EO, and she started to embrace her new role as a good guy.
I don't understand how that's worked. So what did you put in to generate that?
Write a wrestling storyline featuring Damage Control breakup and Bayley face turn.
And it came up with Dominate. Yeah, but it came up, I feel like there's a lot to unpack with what you just gave us. That came up with Dominator, Bayley, you didn't put in the word Dominator or Technician.
I did a little fixing of the AI, but yeah, that's the story it gave me.
Okay. So, but I feel like that's pretty close to what's happening. So, like, EO is seemingly, turning on Bayley. Bayley could turn face. She could be outside of the group. So this is saying that ultimately Bayley will approach Io like 2 years down the road and try to reform a team with her, which I could totally see happening.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you want me to continue?
Is it worth continuing?
It could be.
Go for it.
Okay, so as the feud between Technician Io and Fighting Spirit Dakota started, Bayley and Io worked their way up the ranks, winning match after match. The fans began to love the new dynamic duo, and Bayley became a true leader for Io, something previously not seen. Finally, the time for the big showdown between Io and Dakota. It was a grueling match, but in the end, Io emerged victorious. As she stood in the ring, battered and bruised, Bayley approached her with a microphone. Io, you've shown us a new side of yourself, she said. You've shown us that even the most damaged people can heal and become heroes. You're an inspiration to us all, and I'm proud to stand beside you. With that, Bayley extended her hand, and Io took it. The fans erupted in cheers. The two wrestlers hugged, starting the start of a new era in their careers. The once dominant Damage Control was no more, and in its place, a new team had formed. One that was all about positivity, energy, and heroism.
The New Day.
With Bayley and Io.
So, I mean, I actually thought that was all right. I think it would need some polishing, but like, you know, Bayley being turned on and going off on her own, seemingly Dakota and Io staying together, then seemingly time passes and Bayley, water goes under the bridge. Bayley approaches Io. Io starts to see, like, you know, Bayley's perspective. Maybe that teases a bit of drama between Io and Dakota. Seemingly then it builds towards a match ultimately between Io and Dakota, which would be, if it had that level of focus, a pretty big deal, that match. Mm-hmm. If you really did like tell this story and execute it well, leading up to like Io now seeing the good side and Dakota staying on the heel side, like, and Bayley being in Io's corner, like that could be a big deal. And then like they embrace afterwards. Do you know what? I must admit at the start, I was like, not sure about this, like where this is going or anything. I feel like it's just taking lumps of text from somewhere, like from an article or whatever. But yeah, I kind of thought where we got in the end was not too bad there. Not too bad at all. What did you think?
Well, just so you know, Anna Dawes thinks it's awful.
Okay. Well,
I think it would be dope. I think that type of long-term storytelling rarely happens with the women, and it's always this Cody stuff.
Well, I mean, this is why I think the Damage Control thing has quite excited me, because I agree. I think Bloodline is something we're going to look back on as being revolutionary. I think Bloodline is something we're going to look back on as really changing the game. We have seen, of course, we've seen long stories before. And we've seen, but I don't know that we've seen long stories with that level of detail. I don't know that we've seen long stories with such layered characters. And I think that Bloodline, the success of Bloodline, has shown that if you can map a storyline out long term, and you can, layer the characters and really explore the relationships between, several different people, you can just get this endless wealth of content, basically, that's very rich. Because we've said before, I mean, you can have an interesting conversation between Sammy and Jimmy, which would be a very different conversation than Sammy and Jay, which would be a very different conversation than Sammy and Solo. And then you can explore Solo's relationship with Jay, and then you can explore Solo's relationship with Jimmy. All of their relationships with Roman is somewhat different. All of their relationships with Paul Heyman is somewhat different. And each of these you can do in little segments, you can do in, and then like you put in opponents, which causes more fractions and whatever. And like all of a sudden, then you've just got this wealth of content, but you've got to do the groundwork to get to that point where that tree will bear fruit. And I really like what they've started to do with Damage Control. We've only seen a couple of segments on this week's show, but it was enough to make me go, this is good. Like, how's Bayley feeling about Io taking her spot? How's Bayley feeling about Dakota, seemingly siding with Io? All of a sudden, we're seeing that bloodline sort of situation starting to show itself, where it's like, what's Bayley's relationship with Io? What's Bayley's relationship with Dakota? What's Dakota's relationship with Io? Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, I agree with, and to see it with women as well. Don't see it, do you?
You don't see it?
Last time we saw storytelling like this with women, Total Divas.
Love Total Divas. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Total Divas. So, in regards to the travel issues, Sami Zayn, Bianca Belair, Street Profits, Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, and Matt Riddle, as well as Legado del Fantasma, LFO, apparently all of those impacted by severe weather in Orlando. Have you heard about this at all? About severe weather in Orlando?
Sorry.
No, but how does your local news work, by the way?
They tell us Boston news.
Do they tell you like all of Boston? And what about surrounding areas?
Like Worcester?
Sure.
Yeah, if something's big, but not usually.
So normally it's literally just Boston.
Yeah.
So
a couple country stuff. Well, depends on what you're talking. Like, are you talking about the small neighborhood, or are you talking about the Boston Globe or something?
I have no idea. I mean, here, local news for me, would be West Midlands. So it covers the middle part of the country over to the west. If I was over on the other side of the country, it would be East Midlands. I think London just does London, to be honest. So that does that. Then I think you've got I don't know, actually, South News, maybe. I don't actually know how they carve the country up with regional kind of stuff. But for you, it would just be Boston.
Boston boy, yeah.
Okay, interesting. The other thing I wanted to do was talk about Trish turning on Becky. I wanted to talk about Logan Paul re-signing. There's a lot to get our teeth into. I wanted to get your stories as well, because you said you had stories from the other week. Do you remember you said that you'd been so I wanted to tap into them.
I gotta send you a picture now.
Okay, so send it over. Whilst you're doing that, I want to jump over to people in the chat and see what's going on, because we're live, so it would feel a bit harsh to ignore people. I can see Anna in the chat. Shout out to Anna. And Retribution said, Days, can you remember when you did watch-alongs for Total Divas? I did, and to be honest,
for real?
Yeah, and do you know what? It wasn't as bad as what I thought. During lockdown, I think it was, I was feeling the days where there's not shows, with trying to find something to do. So I think it was like a Thursday for us, maybe we were doing Total Divas. But I did it because people requested it. And so I said we would do the first season. And I mean, there was some rubbish in there, man. There's some of the lovey-dovey stuff I just couldn't really get on board with. But there was some fun stuff in there. And genuinely, there was some interesting stuff in there, because I've said before, you can actually see them training at the old FCW place, and then they talk about moving over to NXT. So then you see them training at the new Performance Center. So you get this sort of glimpse, and it's only fleeting, but it's a glimpse into a world that you wouldn't otherwise see. And it's like behind the scenes training, Performance Center stuff, which, we don't really have access to that. I wish we did. I wish that there was more access to the training side of things on the network for those that would be interested in that. I think it'd be really cool.
Have you watched Monster Factory yet?
No, I haven't. No. That's a good shout. That's from last week, isn't it?
Your girl, Notorious Mimi, is in that, yeah.
Yeah, well, she follows me now, thanks to you.
Yeah, because you sponsored her.
Yeah, well, boom. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sending it over. The picture, but first things first.
Okay.
We'd be remiss if we did a podcast episode and I didn't open a package from. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was at wrestling on Thursday. This is huge. This is massive. Who was sitting in front of me? Mr. Stash Pages himself.
Okay.
The man that sells and makes all the products that we love. He was there.
How do you know what he looks like?
Because he's wearing all his merch.
Oh. Is that so he can easily sell it? Is like, do you like these CM Punk shorts? Do you like? Oh, that's nice. Winged Eagle fanny pack.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yep.
Amazing. Can I ask a question? In America, a fanny is your backside, isn't it? Your buttocks. Your buttocks. Why would you ever keep anything in a bag behind your back?
Well, it goes in front of your butt.
Goes in front of your butt.
Yeah, so if you're... Yeah.
What does that mean?
Your pee-pee.
Okay, but that's not a fanny
They're not
pack.
going to call it a pee-pee bag.
Oh, I wish they did. Oh, I love your Winged Eagle pee-pee bag.
And I also got, I know everyone loved it the last time we did it, but a mystery box from Stash Pages. They did it again. And I don't know what I got. So I'm going to open it now live. And you can pretend to be like you don't care. You can pretend to be excited. I know everyone always loves this. I can see the chat. Actually, I can't see the chat. People hate this. I'll just stop.
Yeah, but right now, all I'm thinking is, could you imagine if you had like some food, tray of food, and you needed to pay for it, and we were at, say I came to Boston, and we went to a bowl game, and we had a tray of food, and in your PP bag was your wallet, and you were like, just reach into my PP bag, would you? Just grab my wallet like that. Like I wouldn't want to do that.
I always do. So first things first is a sticker.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Have you got a massive coach, by the way?
No, I should put that on my car. I don't know what this is. Do you know what this is?
Well, Kevin Nash. Yeah, I do. I mean, you're going back to like Attitude Era.
And then a Vampiro shirt, I think.
Oh, sorry, was this a mystery box?
Yeah, and then like spooky stuff. Wing. Spring break.
Okay, so this is a mystery box from Stash Pages.
Oh my god.
I'm still thinking about the PP bag. Oh, that's pretty sick. Bucket hat.
Yeah, and then there's
you could so go to a music festival now in 90s UK.
I could.
If you want to go to like 95 Reading and Leeds festival in that, I mean, I'd say 98.
What I always love about doing these Stash Pages is we always do them and we always get really excited about the stuff I get. Yeah. And then Miss Clown one always comes in and is just like so angry that the shipping's so expensive. So Miss Clown, you gotta move to the US so you can get
EC dub. Is that
CW? No, November to
remember. November to November.
And then the last thing.
You gotta want it. Ico Pro. You gotta want it. Yeah, man.
What?
Have you ever had any Ico Pro?
Do they still sell it?
No.
Yeah, of course not that. That's a lot of stuff. How much was the mystery box?
Yeah, how much was the mystery box?
I think it was like $50.
$50.
I think. I could be selling it wrong. It might have been like
What made you go for a mystery box? This
podcast.
You just don't know what you're getting though?
It's for the podcast.
Oh, well. I don't know about that one.
You think I just wasted my money more than buying porn DVDs?
I like the Ico Pro thing. I like the fanny pack.
You weren't a fan of the shirts this time around.
Shirts didn't grab me.
The flag didn't grab you.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have gambled on that one. How are you feeling about it though? That's the most important thing.
I wasted my money. I'm here looking like an idiot with this hat that I can never wear.
That's true.
I have.
You were so excited about meeting him.
I've never watched Wings in my life, and I think I already have that Spring Break shirt.
Although you did get the Lex Express sticker, so
I did. And I also got the Ico Pro bottle, which if you come to America Days and it's around your birthday.
Whoa. Nice. Do you want me to show this picture?
Yeah, we need to talk about this.
Okay.
This is huge. This is even bigger than What's Her Name turning heel.
I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this because I feel like there's definitely things that I can bring to this conversation.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Although one thing that I can't bring is the fact that I've seemingly lost the chat. Which well,
people are just saying I wasted $50.
Yeah.
And they're all like, bro.
I do feel that way as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right,
but
okay.
Retribution says good value for the money.
Okay.
Wait, never mind. They also said that's a lot.
Yeah. Maybe if it was like 30.
Okay.
That might have been the sweet spot. But
what
okay,
if it was 70? What if I paid 70?
Oh my god. Wow, I mean, what I would say is now you can feel better about the fact it was only 50.
Easy come, easy go. You know what I mean?
That's what she said. Right, here we go then. Boom. So, best of British store. What? Why? What?
Okay, so I was with my girlfriend who is real. And you might be looking at me right now and saying, of course this guy does not have an actual girlfriend.
What's in the
window?
No,
do not look in the reflections. You will not see her. I know what you're doing.
No, I'm not actually. I was looking at, but I am doing that now.
So we went to Portsmouth, New Hampshire, which I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's...
Is that her?
Where?
There's a woman's face that I can see on a skirt.
No.
Yes. Confirmed. Look, and that looks like you next to the Arcove thing. So, confirmed. Very real girlfriend has been located. Mate, she's nice.
I love how you did find people in the reflection.
Anyway, moving on. I can see. Oh wow, I can see some stuff here. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Yeah. She's okay. So
she's good. She's nice. Blonde.
Well, which one? The one in the Arcove or the one in the skirt?
What? The Arcove's a guy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've got it blown up on screen. That's a dude.
Okay, is that me?
Yeah, that's you, I think. But I'm talking about the blonde whose face is on the skirt. I'll go bigger. Hang on. I'll go bigger.
Was this FBI time?
This is yeah. I mean, it's hard to place an age, to be honest.
Okay.
But I mean, she
could be 70.
Well, I mean, okay, not that hard to place an age. Let's go. I reckon. I don't know. Ooh. Actually, I don't know. 40, maybe 40 something. 40.
Okay.
Oh, how old do I think she is? How old in the chat right now? How old do you think she is?
Everyone is freaking out about the mini eggs. They don't care about maybe exposing
chocolate orange. Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
So we were in Portsmouth. There's nothing to do there.
You and this woman.
Me and my very real boyfriend, who does exist.
Okay.
Girlfriend. And we went to Portsmouth to get dinner. But
what car do you drive?
Shut up. Do you see my car there too?
Well, all I'm saying is that I can see a vehicle. I mean, like
an SUV.
It's big. It's black.
Yeah, it was big and black. I was driving a big and black car with my girlfriend.
Oh my god!
People in the chat say 48, 35. Lady looks middle aged.
35. You reckon 35? Jim thinks
39.5.
You think she's 39 and a half years old, Jim? Do you think? Hang on, let's go bigger. We're going bigger here.
This poor person.
What?
They're just getting totally exposed just because they happen to be walking by while they took the picture.
This is your girlfriend.
Confirmed.
Hang on.
Well, hang on. If it's my girlfriend
Who are you? Looks
and
like
I'm
she's
the one
holding.
walking an
Looks like
Arco?
she's holding a bird. What has she got in her hand? It's like she's holding a flipping chick. What is this woman? It looks like she's took a bird for a walk.
Hang on. Is that like Matrix glasses too?
Yeah, well, that's a Matrix vehicle. Are you in the Matrix? I can't place this woman's age, man. This woman, I mean, she could be like an old-looking 28-year-old or a young-looking 50-year-old. And she could be pretty much anywhere in between. But I'm more interested in the fact it looks like she's carrying a bird.
I think why? Okay, so first things first. We will get back to talking about this BB British place, but second of all, why did I not notice there was just a woman walking with a bird in Portsmouth, New Hampshire?
I have no idea, man. I have no idea.
Listen, you're taking a picture of a shop to send to your friend Days, and a woman walks by you holding a bird, and you just don't notice?
Is it a bird? I don't even know anymore. In my mind, it looks like a bird. But
I see the bird too.
Oh, you can see it?
I see it with the eye,
yeah,
the beak.
Yeah. Oh my God, we got to go bigger. We got to go bigger.
Was she with the Arcove guy?
Why? I don't know. I don't know. She didn't seem to be with the Arcove guy. Hang on, let's see how big. If this is a bird, I'm going to freak, man. I'm going to freak. I don't know how much bigger I don't even know if I'm making the picture bigger, to be honest. All right, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, I think I am. Oh, I think I am. Is that...
James Chadwick says that shop is in Boston. It is. I want this in New Hampshire.
That's a flipping bird, man.
Yeah.
That is a full blown flipping bird. I can not only see its face, I can see its personality. That is a bird. There is a woman. There's a woman's reflection in the window, and she's carrying a bird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. This is goated. This is a goated moment. Thank you for sending this picture.
Yeah, anytime.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
So, why do you think she was holding a bird?
I think
Or do you think like the bird was in the background and flying, and it just happened to be where her hand is?
I think she's going to a vet, maybe, or some. I don't know. Perhaps the bird has lost. Perhaps it's lost confidence. Perhaps the bird lost confidence.
Still are going ham over the mini egg.
All right, let's give the people what they want. There we go. I mean, God, look at that. Not only is it a mini egg, it's next to a statue of the Queen. Oh, my God. God bless you, Mom. God bless you.
Okay, so I don't understand the store. Can you explain this to me? Are these really the best things you have over there?
Mini eggs are pretty goated. Statues of the Queen probably aren't going to be as popular now as they once were, considering the fact that she doesn't stand like that anymore.
So you think that's like clearance stuff?
That's probably clearance. Yeah, they're probably just bringing in all the King Charles.
Okay, Jim
statues.
Gore out here with conspiracy theories.
Okay,
my best guess: she is holding a coffee, and the way she is holding is playing tricks with your mind.
Yeah, but I can see the beak and the eye. I mean, unless
like what coffee cup is shaped like a bird?
But what if they're black marks on the window that just happen to be in the exact like place where she's holding the cup? Do you know what I mean?
I don't want to also keep this going. Is the Arco guy in the shop or outside the shop reflected?
Where is he? I don't even know where he is.
The one with the bird girl.
Yeah, I know. I can see him, but I can't see him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he like for his reflection to be there. Shouldn't he be stood in front of the door?
Is this the Invisible Man?
He should. I mean, like there should be a man. Look how close he is to the door.
Yeah.
So he should be in front of the door, shouldn't he?
Yeah. I'm sorry I sent you like the most
Well,
X-Files type picture possible.
He's not inside the building. Because I can see a car and I can see the outside.
True.
So he is not in the. I can't see anything in the building. The reflection is too strong.
So
but
where is he?
Where is he? Where is he?
And why can we like see his shoes too in the reflection? Like,
yeah, the
he'd have to be above.
Like, I mean, we've got the whole pavement in front. The step, the pavement, we got everything.
The surface is not. I'm not taking this on like a massive hill.
There's no one there.
Okay, Retribution. The Retribution says that man is next to the lady, I'm guessing. Furthermore, Jim Grower says, I don't see Carmack or Doctor Who merch. Also, James Chadwick says crap joke. So whatever joke we said was garbage, but I don't think we made a joke yet. This is all real.
Yeah, this is mind-blowing stuff. We should probably get back to the original purpose of why you sent this in. And this is this the best stuff? Now, actually, we're so zoomed in, we can even see what's in the shop. There's like patterned mugs. What are these? Like fragrances, maybe? These look like candles, or I don't know. There seems like a lot of things that you would spray or would give off some sort of odor. I mean, I don't look at this as being very strong British, to be honest. I mean, a mini egg's definitely got people excited.
Yeah.
The statue of the Queen. I don't know what that is. It looks like some pot puree or something along those lines. I have no idea what's next to the Queen. Iron Brew, definitely massive in Scotland. Like legitimately, I don't know if it's still the case, but it used to outsell Coke in Scotland. Not cocaine, they go crazy for that, but Coca-Cola used to outsell that.
Okay, I'm Googling best of British.
Okay. God, this woman and the bird, man, I find her so distracting.
Okay, so there's also one in Newburyport, which is where John Cena grew up. And I'm looking at the inside. People took pictures on Google.
Yeah.
You go in, there's like drinks, there's candy.
Okay.
There are books, there's socks, there's wafers, walkers, shortbread triangles.
Did you say there is on Google where?
Like I just searched best of British, Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
British Ports. Is it Portsmouth, not Portsmouth?
Like Portsmouth.
Portsmouth.
Like British, you know.
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth. The
not mouth.
Port has a mouth.
No mouth on a port, mate. No mouth on a port.
Okay, people are now freaking about the Men in Black being in the picture.
What, in the black car thing?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Could be.
The black car reflection is the Men in Black.
There is some trippy stuff. Can I just say, I've put best...
Canada says, do Americans not have socks? You got to import them for us? Yes. From us, yes.
Hang on. Portsmouth. Hang on. If I put best British Portsmouth, it brings up Portsmouth, UK.
You got to add NH afterwards.
NH.
Yeah, and then on the side is like Google Map, Google Review.
Best of British.
Saying,
yes.
A little more speed.
Hang on. Where do I go now? Help me out here, because I'm trying to get it on screen.
Okay. So it says one Google Review. You can click on it.
One Google Review. Click on it. Okay.
And then our local guide, Stephen Priest, related to Damien.
I tell you what, this is pretty. This is not bad. So that's inside.
Yeah, they had Curly Whirly.
Curly
Cadbury
Whirly.
Dairy Milk.
Dairy Milk, definitely. That's everywhere in the UK. Curly Whirly, everywhere in the UK. Look like next to that looks maybe a double-decker box.
See a book called What Would the Queen Do?
Oh, well, we've all got a copy of that. I can't say I massively recognize things inside the chiller, to be honest. Fanta.
Chiller.
Vimto, Fanta, Tango definitely recognize those. The ones on the top, they look a little bit country garden. So kind of thing that people would have in the summer in their gardens.
I like the water in the chiller. What's that? Is that what you called it? Chiller?
Yeah. Chiller, freezer, whatever. In the background, I can see some Malteser eggs, Milky Bar eggs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, look, there's definitely some British vibes going on here. I will give them that. What else we got? What would the Queen do? It's not much on the shelves, is there, in all fairness?
Mm-mm.
It's definitely going through hard times, baby.
Just like the UK. Yeah.
Hard times. They got a very good
third picture, though.
shortbread selection. Weetabix, Ovaltine. Yeah, I mean, I think if you was in America and you wanted some home comforts, I think there's definitely a few. Is there pot noodles as well? I think they've got pot noodles. Maybe some Cadbury hot chocolate. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff here which I recognize.
And then they have another picture of the outside, which doesn't seem like they've ever changed. Oh, this was a few months ago, so never mind.
Okay.
But I don't see as interesting reflections as we got. But also it's a little sad that it's been like, oh my God, this guy was here the same time as me. I went April 2023 too.
You nailed it. What's this? Restaurant but Lint. Oh, I tell you what. Oh my God. Is this we're on the map thing. This is sick. Starbucks. Okay, so where are we? We're in what? This is Portsmouth,
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Let's go down here, shall we? Oh, should we follow? Let's follow them. Right, where are we going now? Down here. There's the high street. It's a weird little Jeep thing, isn't it? This street feels quite English, you know?
Really?
Yeah, this feels quite British.
I did not like this city.
You didn't like this city?
No.
What's there not to like?
It's just very corporate.
I'm in the road. I'm in the road, baby. I like to do the noise. Do not enter. What? Watch me! Watch me! Breaking the law. Just did it, didn't I?
Have you found it yet?
Oh, what am I meant to be looking for?
Your shop.
Oh, no.
British.
I'm rambling. I'm roaming. Yeah, I'm off, mate. I'm doing other things. What the hell's that in the window with the smiley face? Is that a pencil with a smiley face? I think we just found a pencil with a smiley face.
Also, the woman with crutches.
Hey, you know when these people that did
the shop name is G. Willikers?
Yeah, but do you think they meant for the exclamation point to be that big, or do you reckon they botched it? Do you reckon, like, when it came back, they were like, "Oh my God, do you know what we've done? We've gone triple the size. We didn't mean for it to be that big."
They might have dropped the ball.
They've dropped the ball, haven't they? Footnotes. They can't even afford a sign. They have to write on the glass. Losers. Clays. Go forward. What else have we got? It's got nothing. God, people love these little Jeeps, don't they? It's about the third one I've seen. Look at this moped.
What are these little Jeeps?
I don't know. But they are Jeep. It's got Jeep written on the front. So they are Jeeps.
Do you want one?
No, but they're just weird, aren't they? It's like it's on trend.
Are you sure it's not just the same one? And it was
what? Just driving around in still photos.
Because the Google Power.
Look at that down there is Lad Street. Yeah, is that where you and the boys go?
That's me. Or me.
Yeah, you and the lads going down Lad Street. Let's go further forward. What else have we got down here? Pulling on the glitz.
Everyone in the chat is hoping the woman in crutches is okay.
Oh God, which woman in crutches? I didn't even pay attention.
G. Willikers.
Oh God, have I? Let's go back. Oh yeah, didn't even pay. I was looking at the sign.
Yeah.
How are you, love? Let's have a little look. She's looking at us. Yeah, I mean her mobility looks all right. She doesn't look like she's that compromised. I think she's all right. She's all right. Is there anything she can trip over or anything? Nah, she's good. Man up a ladder. Man up a ladder.
Also, I want to give a massive shout out to everyone listening to this.
He's off the ladder. Hang on, we were just over here. He was up the ladder. Hang on, I'm going back. Now let's turn around. Is he on the ladder or is he off the ladder? He's on the ladder. It's a woman, actually. On the ladder. Look. Woman on a ladder. Hang on.
Is it a ladder match?
Off the ladder. Oh!
Money in the bank time, baby. Portsmouth.
She knows that we're troublemakers. What's she doing, actually? What is she painting? She painting something. Oh, my God. I just feel like there's a whole world of a podcast here where you just literally go around and people watching is the best.
Yeah. You see the guy on the motorcycle? Okay, if you go to...
Whoa, what's that car? Oh, hang on, guys, pull it up. Where did it go? Where did it go?
Okay, go to Cloud9 Vapor.
Where did the car go? I found Ireland. There it is.
Anna Dawes is saying you should become a disability investigator when people put in that they're sick and hurt at work for workers' comp so that you can go on Google Maps and see them with your crutches and say, no, their mobility is fine.
Yeah. Where did that car go? Look, back up the ladder again. Oh, my God. Make your mind up. Make your mind up. Right. Okay. Hang on. That person on a scooter. When you move, like people disappear.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
People got places to be days.
Is that them? Hang on. No, I'm on them. I'm on the scooter. Ah! I'm on the scooter. We're riding, baby. We're riding. Yeah. Oh my God.
Welcome to America, baby.
Well, yeah.
Grand Theft Auto Days Edition.
Oh my God. Look at this. Let's go. Oh my God. We're literally on the back of it. Yeah. This is so good. I love this. Hang on. Where did you want me to go? To the vape place? Oh, let's go. Another Jeep.
It's the same one.
No, it's not. Look. Oh, is it? Is that the same one? It's there. Look, in Lad Street, where the boys are. The boys. Hang on.
Lad Street Boys.
That's better than Blackpool Combat Club, in all fairness. Yeah. Lad Street Boys.
Oh, and I love how Lad Street is do not enter, but all the lads enter.
Oh, look. What's Lad Street look like? There's a cigar bar on Lad Street.
That's the vape shop.
Is it? What's down here? Look, I'm still on Lad Street. Oh, hang on. Doorway. Well, you never quite know what these doorways lead to on Lad Street. Hair studio, the Beehive. Found that place.
Architects.
Kitchen, Mari Woods. I was expecting Lad Street to have a bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Well, the thing is, these pictures are all taken during the day.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You reckon on the nighttime it's just an absolute mess?
People in the chat are saying, "Why is this more entertaining than the Raw after Mania?" Lol. Portsmouth.
It's not Portsmouth.
Well, yeah. You guys have your Portsmouth. We have our Portsmouth. That's how we determine the difference.
Losers. What did you want me to look at with this place?
Rainbow and Unicorn says no NXT stream tonight. Days is busy.
Days is busy, man. Yeah.
Okay, so
could you imagine if we went? Oh my God! Could you imagine if we went around like Boston and you could like tell us like some of the cool places?
Yeah,
that would be sick. I mean, we're just having a great time going around Portsmouth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Where did you want me to go anyway?
Go in front of Federal Cigar Cloud9 Vapor.
Okay.
36 Market. You there?
Yeah.
See that woman getting on the scooter?
Oh.
Vespa across the street.
Well, I can see a scooter. I can see a fat man on a bike. But, oh, yeah, no, I see her. Yeah.
Wow. Illegal. Vespa on the sidewalk.
Well, I can't go down that alleyway, can I?
Because it's not supposed to be cars. Why is she down there?
Oh,
You're seeing
no.
someone breaking
Oh, hello,
the law.
skateboarder.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah, I found a skateboarder.
Tony Hawk?
I found Tony Hawk, but not skateboarding. That might be illegal, actually, to skateboard there. I don't know.
In Portsmouth, yeah.
In Portsmouth. Let's go back here. So what's she doing? That's such an unfortunate time, isn't it, to like get pictured?
Yep.
Because it looks like she's having a bit of a readjustment.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like the old trousers are being hiked up a little bit, and she's got a backside on display. Do you know what I mean? I think when you go out and you have a scooter like that, you want to be like driving around. Ciao. You want to be seen as really cool.
Like the person in front of the camera who's in the road.
You don't want to be caught backwards in an alleyway hiking up your trousers, do you? In all fairness, no.
Oh, there's a guy with a dog next to the skateboarder.
Yeah. Saw the dog.
Thoughts on the dog?
I want to go down.
I think his face is not blurred, but everyone else's.
What, the dog?
Yeah.
Why do I think the dog's face is not blurred?
Yeah.
I don't know where the dog went, to be honest.
Retribution wants to know, why are there random Amazon boxes on the side of the road?
Good.
That's actually a really good question.
That's a really good question. I did wonder that myself, actually.
James Chadwick said, just do this instead of AEW tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's a really good point. I think the views would be better. But I'm interested in this look. Look at these overflow. I'd love it if that was actual beer that did actually overflow like every hour as like a tourist thing. That would be so good. Portsmouth Brewery. It's nice. Have you ever been around here?
Well, I did. Yeah. I haven't been there, though. I didn't get their lagers.
You can get their loggers? What's that mean?
No.
Is that another Jeep? Is that another Jeep in front of me?
It's the same Jeep.
It is not the same Jeep. Oh my God, it just keeps backing away. It's like it's reversing or something. You think this is the same Jeep that we keep seeing?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me go to it again. Yeah, look, honestly, it's like reversing down the road. Unbelievable. Gaslight. What else we got? Don't know what that sells. That's a horrible shop.
You're being gaslit?
Being gaslit, literally. Portsmouth. Gaslit.
Have you seen Macro Polo yet?
Marco Polo.
The shop is Macro Polo.
Oh, it is this vehicle, honestly. You can never quite catch up to it.
Mm-mm.
I've got a question.
There's a baby. Wait, what did you see?
I've got a question. Have you ever been to Fuckeye?
What did you just say? Pardon?
Hey, listen. I just say what I see. Yeah. It looks like a great place to have a good time out. Yeah. Have you ever been there?
To where?
Fuki?
I don't even know where you are.
What do you mean?
Spell it out.
Fuki. Why has this bin not got a hole in it? How do you put rubbish in the bin? Hang on.
You don't. That's why there are Amazon boxes all around.
Hang on. I'm trying to find. Is there a hole? Hang on.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Fuki, because Fusion Kitchen.
Oh, I thought so. Yeah.
Evan says the nightlife there is hot.
I bet it is, mate. I bet it is. I want to really. I can't get a good shot of the bin. Maybe there's an opening just on that one side.
So I like how we started like, what is happening with damage control? And now we're ending with, how do people put trash in those bin?
Oh my God, this car. If I click here, where does it go then? Where are you?
Hang on, they didn't blur a woman's face.
Didn't they? Where? Where?
If you go in front of Fukai, so you can see Fusion Kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
There's a woman carrying like a yoga mat or something that they didn't blur her face.
Woman carrying yoga mat. Hey, where? Where's the woman with the yoga mat? I can't see her face. Blurred. Banger. Have you?
Banger Bros?
Banger. But her. Oh, okay. I can see her now. Where do these people disappear to? Where do they disappear to?
Well, you saw the picture I sent. These people in this town are holding birds and like in front of doors, but they're not actually there.
If I go over here, look, spin round, there she is. I can see her. There she is. But then if I just go a little bit there, she disappears.
Mm-hmm.
It's not one of them, is it? It's none of them. Okay, well, listen. Oh, what's that? Fine kitchen, accessories, wine room. Listen, I could just spend I have spent too long on it, but so much fun. So much fun. I feel like our podcast could just be us going to a different town each day. Literally every day, we just have a potter around a town. We have a little look.
The chat are still freaking out about that bin with no lid.
So they should be. I don't have an answer to that. I can't find the way in unless it's just right opposite the place and it's like proper hidden and you can't see it from any angle. I genuinely don't know. But loved it. Oh man, I want to do more of that. I loved it. I could properly show you around Starbridge.
You could.
That'd be a great laugh.
Properly. Yeah.
Properly. And you can show us around, like, I don't know, wherever you go. Oh my God, we could go to the wilderness and you could take us right on the journey.
I could take you where she took me, so everyone would know.
We could go where
I could show you the bookshop that I didn't buy that girl a book.
Oh, do it. Where is it? Let's do it now. Let's do it now.
It's Brookline Booksmith.
How do you spell that?
Line.
Yeah. New Hampshire.
No.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
It's a town.
It's the Brookline.
Yeah, found that. But what's the bookshop? That's the bookshop.
The name of the bookshop is Brookline Booksmith.
But Brookline is a town in Massachusetts.
Yes.
So Brookline Bookshop is in Brookline.
Yeah.
Booksmith. Brookline Booksmith.
You can see inside. Is it like they have one of these tours, but you're inside the shop?
What do you mean?
You know how you were going around Portsmouth, New Hampshire, driving?
Yeah.
You do that, except you're inside the shop.
I mean, we weren't driving.
You
can go in the shop.
Around. Yeah, you can look at exactly where I took this girl on a date and go inside, outside.
Oh my God. Is that her? Is that her in green?
Are you in the shop?
I'm in the shop. I'm in the shop right now. Modern technology is flipping insane. This is insane. So I can look around the shop. I found the bargains. The bargain section. Oh my God. So this is the bookshop? This is the one. Is it her?
Sure. I don't know which woman you're looking at.
I don't know how I feel about her feet.
What, the woman wearing like goth clothes?
I don't know how I feel about her feet,
Have you
Tommy.
seen the goth woman?
I don't know.
Are you looking at the goth woman?
I don't know how I feel. The goth woman.
You don't see a goth woman.
She's not goth. She looks lovely.
Okay, hang on.
Can we go over to her? How do I get to her?
Click to aisle 3. And then
God, that is the story of my life. Every time I see a nice girl, they disappear. She's gone.
Have you found Goth Girl?
But this woman, the feet woman, she just won't leave.
The woman. Where are you? What section of the store, Days?
I'm More Bucks We Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over by More Bucks We Love.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, this woman.
I don't see a woman.
I don't. Well, you're in the wrong part of the shop. I'm sorry. This is being beamed.
Okay, to my left, I see More Books We Love.
Yeah. Okay, that's there. That's on my right.
I see this woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is this? AI? Does she have like 20 toes?
How do you feel about her feet?
That's AI stuff. It's
messed up.
Where you are,
it's messed up. I'm going to the counter.
Go to section 3.
I'm going to make my
Don't go to the counter. Go to section 3.
I'm making my purchases.
What are you purchasing?
Bento buddies.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are. Coffee, tea. Right, they're all hang on. Where are we going? Oh, it's a big shop. It's a big shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
GameStop.
I'll go down here.
Okay, are you back by the pocket puzzle books?
Hey, what section's that in? Oh, who's she? Do I like? Nah.
Do you see the goth girl?
No, she ain't goth. Do you think she's goth because she's wearing black?
She's wearing gloves.
Hey, is she? Hang on, let me go. I bet she disappears. Can I go there? Newspapers. She has gone. She has disappeared. Oh my God. Right, what goth girl? I can't see a goth girl.
I see a goth girl at checkout. She's wearing like
Checkout.
striped socks.
No, it's that woman again. Hang on. There's a dude. There's Cookie Monster. There's some bananas.
Wait, Cookie Monster's there?
Cookie Monster? That's Cookie Monster, isn't it? That looks like Cookie Monster. I think that's Cookie Monster. Not the man, but like... pharmacy.
Okay, you cannot go into the kids section because there are actually kids there.
Can I go downstairs?
No.
Why not?
That's the best part.
Downstairs is the best part.
The shop is a lot bigger than you see here.
Oh.
Yeah, they have used books down there and like...
I cannot see this goth girl. I cannot see her. I've looked everywhere. I'm going to go to the back. Is she at the back of the shop?
No, that's where the kids are. Don't go to the back of the shop.
Oh, okay. All right, hang on. Don't do that then. I thought the kids were like downstairs.
No.
Oh God, this is so good. I wish you could do this for every shop.
Yeah, and just walk through.
Just walk around.
Like it's a video game.
Greenpeace. Yeah, that way I could feel like I've actually got a life. You know, where I'm actually like getting out and seeing things.
I'm gonna tweet goth girl, okay?
Okay.
Find her.
Looks like the Queen's about to walk through the door. Yeah, so what? You took a picture of Goth Girl?
Yeah, I'm posting it to Twitter right now.
Chop, chop. Right. Okay, what? You've sent it to Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get it. We'll show people, and then we will we'll have to wrap it up.
Yeah.
We spent about 20 minutes on that. I mean, I did want to talk about Logan Paul re-signing. I did want to get to your stories. I wanted to get to Trish. Yeah, there's quite... Oh, my God. No, I couldn't find her. Let me show... I'll show her on...
Okay, people in the chat are really mad at you, Days.
Mad at me?
Because you said Cookie Monster, but it was actually Grover.
It was Grover?
Yeah.
There's Goth Girl.
You found her?
Well, from your picture.
Okay.
How did you find her? And at no point did I see her.
I don't know. You were trying to go to the back to the kids section.
Oh, hang on. I think she's the girl that we did see that you was like Goth Girl. And I was like, what? The one in black? But at the time, we could only see the black and the red. We couldn't see her hands, and I certainly couldn't see them socks.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we might have seen her, but she was, we didn't see all of her.
We didn't see all of her.
So, yeah.
And let me just quickly say, excited Logan Paul. I have stories. I'll share them later. LMK is going to be on Ring of Honor, blah, blah, blah. Done.
Is she? She's going to be on Ring of Honor? LMK?
It's Thursday. Yeah.
On Thursday? LMK?
Yeah, your girl.
Friend of the podcast, LMK.
Enemy of the podcast.
Enemy of the podcast, LMK.
Yeah.
Okay, is that not big news?
No, what's big news is this picture's doing numbers on Twitter.
Doing numbers.
Yeah.
I can believe it. We have
3 likes already.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have NXT, unfortunately.
I do. So I do need to go. Was there anything you wanted to talk to me? What's your thoughts about Logan Paul re-signing? Are you a fan?
Yeah, I think he's a great wrestler. I don't think he's a great person. So,
what makes you say that? The Suicide Forest stuff.
Unfortunately,
it's a while ago, though.
Okay. You've convinced me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone.
Okay. Yeah. Well, now you've put it that way. Yeah. Checks out. All checks out.
Yeah.
Right. We're done then. Guys, thank you for joining us. This was...
Just so you know, Watson says this is better than NXT, so you might need to pull up Google Maps during NXT.
I don't disagree. I think it is better than NXT.
Yeah.
But I'm glad people enjoyed it. I think that we could do like
a 5-hour Google Maps.
I was going to say 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Like put a clock in the corner. We got 5 minutes. Let's go mental. Where we go Boston, Birmingham, Stourbridge, Merry Hill Shopping Centre, Southampton, London. We could have a look around WWE headquarters.
We could. I was
Couldn't
thinking
we?
that too. Yeah.
That would be sick.
Like every time before you stream NXT or WWE, instead of talking into the void, you could pull up where they're taking place and explore those towns.
Love it. Right.
Free money.
Guys, thanks a lot for joining us. Really appreciate the support. Hope you had fun with this episode, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.
Awesome.